Hey there artists, today we're going to learn how to draw Aang from Avatar, The Last Airbender. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with his eyes first. The reason I'm going to go with the eyes, it'll give me an idea of how I'm going to proportion his head from top to bottom. For his eyes, I'm going to start off with a circle on the left side. Or his left eye rather. And inside that circle, I'm going to do one small circle. And I'm going to go ahead and fill this portion in. So now that I know where his eye is, I'm going to actually draw the top of his eyelid. And how I'm going to do that, I'm just going to do a large curved line along the top. Now because in the art, they don't actually draw out the whole line. They do the top and the bottom. So I'm actually going to do the bottom line as well. So this should be his left eye. Now I'm going to move on to the right eye. So I'm going to draw a circle. And inside that eye, I'm going to do another circle. Let's go ahead and fill that in. Now, for the top of the eyelid, we're going to draw a line, a long curved line like this. And a short one along the bottom. Now, it may not be perfect, and that's okay. I'm just trying my best. Yours doesn't have to look like mine. Again, try your best. Now that I have his eyes, I have an understanding of where his nose is going to be. So towards the middle, probably about a finger's width down from the bottom of his eye, I'm going to draw a line for his nose. So it's going to be kind of like this angled L shape. So now we got to give him some nostrils, which are going to kind of look like sideways commas, I guess you'd say. So we'll kind of give like a comma shape like this for one nostril. And for the other one, we'll go right here. And we can't forget the outside part of the nostril here on the left side. So I'm going to do a small curved line. So now that we have his eyes and his nose, we should be able to figure out where his eyebrows are. So above the top of the eyelid, I'm going to go about a finger's width height. And I'm going to make a mark right here. So this is where I want to start his eyebrow. For the eyebrow, I'm going to do a curved line. And we're going to make them thick a little bit by adding an additional curved line along the top and tapering them off like so. So let's go ahead and fill in his eyebrow. Now for his eyebrow, I'm going to do another curved line. And like I said, I want to add some thickness to it. So I'm going to actually add an additional line that curves along the top and tapers down to a point. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. So now that we have a couple of his facial features, let's go ahead and finish out his face by drawing his mouth. And I'm going to draw it probably about a finger's width again. I'll make a mark probably right about here. And this is where the top of his lip is going to be, or the top of his mouth is going to be. For his mouth, I'm going to do a long wavy line. Oh. For the bottom of the mouth, I'm going to do this wide U. Now we're going to go ahead and give him some teeth just by adding some lines inside the mouth like this. Pretty simple so far, right? Now let's give him a little bottom lip outline here. And we got his face drawn. So now let's actually work on his head. So about a finger's width apart from the eye, I'm going to start the top of the ear. Now for his ear, I'm probably going to do like this backwards C shape. Now that we got his left ear, let's make the folds of the inside of his ear. For the inside of the ear, I'm going to do kind of like a upside down J. Then we'll do a V shape like this and a line that comes down. Now we're going to try to make this C shape inside here to be where the whole of his ear is. So now that we have his facial features done, we should have an understanding of how we want his head to look, or at least an understanding of the proportions. So I'm going to work on his right side of his head here. So I'm going to do a straight line that comes straight down like this, kind of at an angle. And I'm going to make a curved line here. So now I'm going to continue this line down to right about here. Let's say, again, about a finger's width apart. We'll add a curve at the bottom for his chin. And now we're going to just draw a curved line that comes up into the bottom of his ear. Now, for his head, we're going to do this big half circle. So what I'm going to do for the half circle, I'm going to draw the line. I'll probably have to adjust my hand and then continue that line to end right about here. Now let's add his right ear. For his right ear, I'm going to do a skinny C shape. And inside that ear, again, we're going to do like an upside down J. And we'll do another skinny C shape for the whole. So let's move on to his neck. Now for his neck, the front of his neck is probably going to align with the edge of the mouth here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a straight line that comes down. And I'm actually make that parallel. So I'm going to start my line right here for his neck, and I'm going to come down. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these two lines with a curve line. Now, for the most important part, let's draw his marking on top of his head. So for the arrow that's on top of his head, we're going to draw two lines that are parallel, but they're going to be curved. So it'll look like this. Now for the sides of his marking, we're going to do these two lines that come down kind of at a curve because they're supposed to follow the curve of his head. And now they're going to come down to a point. I'm going to try to end it right here. That goes right in between his eyebrows. So all I'm going to do is draw a straight line from this mark up to the end of my line here. And same thing for the other side. So right now we have a very simple outline of Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to color it in with some markers. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to enjoy the process. If it doesn't look like mine, or if it doesn't actually look like the way you thought it'd look like, it's okay. Just keep trying, do your best, and we'll be right back. And this is my version of Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you guys for following, thank you guys for even taking the time to watch this video, and I just want to say I truly appreciate you guys' likes and subscribes, and hopefully I'll be at 1,000 subscribers soon. So anyways, if you guys like these kind of videos, I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
If you like my dad's videos, like and subscribe. See you next time.